that bombing profoundly shook the country and did more to all of you. But in the end, it brought out the best in America. First responders, doctors, nurses, construction workers from all across America put their own lives on hold and showed up here.
Tonight, reflections 30 years after the devastating bombing of the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building in Oklahoma City. On April 19, 1995, 168 people were killed in the deadliest act of domestic terrorism in U.S. history. This morning, Oklahoma City and the nation honored the lives lost in a ceremony remembering the victims of the attack, including 5 from our area. Mark Bolte, a Bentonville native and a U of A graduate, worked for the Federal Highway Administration and was inside the federal building when the bomb went off. Rebecca Needham Anderson from Fort Smith, a nurse who rushed to the scene to help, she collapsed and later died rescuing survivors at the blast site. Teresa Alexander, a Fort Smith native, wife and mother of 3, who had gone to the building to get a Social Security card for her 8-month-old son. Renata Woodbridge graduated from a high school in Batesville and earned a bachelor's and master's degree in civil engineering from the U of A. Wanda Watkins has family ties to Rogers and is buried there. She worked as a civilian for the Army and even spending time at Fort Chaffee before transferring to Oklahoma City. For the families of those 5 and 163 other victims, today is a moment for reflection. 5 News reporter Morgan Wrigley is in Oklahoma City tonight.
It was a cold and rainy morning here in Oklahoma City. The ceremony had to be moved inside, but that didn't stop crowds of people from coming together to remember the lives lost on April 19th, 1995, 30 years ago.
As we have done each year for the past 30 years, we gather as a community on April 19th to remember, to learn from what happened, and to grow and heal.
It was a packed auditorium at First Church in Oklahoma City on Saturday morning. Every seat was full. People lined the walls around the auditorium for the ceremony honoring the 30th anniversary of the Oklahoma City bombing.
On holy ground.
The crowd heard touching musical performances and thoughts from Susan Chambers, chairman of the memorial, along with past and present city and state leaders and national leaders, including former President Bill Clinton.
I still remember as if it were 30 minutes ago coming here with Hillary to that memorial service and saying, "You have lost too much, but you have not lost everything. You have certainly not lost America, and we will be with you for as many tomorrows as it takes." I do think we kept that commitment. Lord knows we tried. But today, Oklahoma City, America needs you. I wish to goodness every American could just see life unfold here. Hear these stories.
The names of all 168 people who were killed in the attack were read by family members, including Hillary Johnson, the daughter of Rebecca Needham Anderson, a Fort Smith native who was killed helping rescue survivors in the aftermath.
We remember rescue worker, my mother, Rebecca Needham Anderson.
After the ceremony, family, survivors, and first responders walked to the memorial, many, like Joe Bowers and his daughters, Emery and Carrie, visiting the chairs of their loved ones.
My mother, Carol Bowers, who was Social Security Administration. You say, hey, let's do something, she gone, we're going. Spiritual lady, very giving, very kind. These are my daughters, these are her granddaughters, so, which she never got to meet them, but she loved them, and I think she watches over them.
The Bowers family comes to the memorial every year on this day. They say this year's ceremony was deeply meaningful.
The turnout was huge this year, and that speaks volumes to how our generation's not forgetting. We're still remembering, we're still honoring, and we can't wait to see her someday.
For families who return each year, these gatherings have become a chance to reconnect and remember.
And you kind of become a family with the other families. So there's people you always want to see.
As the years go on, countless people like the Bowers continue to work to make sure the world never forgets.
And if it's not for us sharing the stories, what we've heard, what we've experienced, this won't go on much longer.
In Oklahoma City, covering news where you live, Morgan Wrigley, 5 News.
Well, if you want to watch more from today's ceremony and hear those remarks in full, just head over to our website, 5newsonline.com. We have those speeches in full on our webpage.